Alabama Outdoorsman. Today I have a tackle unboxing. I have 3 different boxes to open. There's one from Picasso, one from Tackle Warehouse, and then one from Kistler Rods. So I'm going to open up the Picasso one first. Most of these things are in preparation for the tournament we have coming up in a week. Alright, the first one is 3 packs of 1 ounce weight, or 1 ounce flipping weights. And the cool thing about these weights is they're the gunmetal, which means they don't have paint on them. They have a coating on them, which this coating does not come off. It's baked on there, so it doesn't matter if you throw it up on rocks, it'll never turn silver. Alright, then the next thing is a pack of the 3 ounce worm weights. These are the same color. They the same non-chip color. Then we have 3 packs of 1/4 ounce worm weights. Two packs of 3/16 ounce. A pack of 5/16 ounce worm weights. These are 1/2 ounce flipping weights, good for flipping into brush and around wood and stuff. And then the 1 ounce usually used for like grass and stuff like that. Then have a 5/16 ounce flipping weight, again good around wood and stuff like that. And then 1/8 ounce tungsten or worm weights. And that may be all of the tungsten. Nope. Here's a 3/4 ounce flipping weight. I think there's one more in here. Nope, there's not. Alright, then the next thing is this is an Invisawire 3/8 ounce spinnerbait, and this one is the Willow Indiana Gold Nickel, and it's just chartreuse white and chrome. Very good looking spinnerbait. The wires are nice and thin, so they'll kind of get out of the way once the fish hits it, and you won't lose as many bites on it, and don't really need a trailer hook as much. And then also I like that it's looped up here because the line won't slide at all down your wire like a lot of spinnerbaits do. But this one will be good for muddier stained water. This blade puts off a little bit more vibration, and then you also have white and chartreuse, which shows up pretty well. Next thing is just a 1/2 ounce football jig, the fantasy football jig, and this is in Green Pumpkin Tiger. Which I'm not seeing any tiger in this one. I think they sent me a green pumpkin one, which is fine. But it's good for a little bit farther offshore stuff. 3 ounce, so it's still light, but I'd throw this in like around brush piles and stuff like that. And then the last thing, second to last thing, is the dinner bell, and this is a single blade version. They have a double blade version. And this blade, that's a tungsten, a piece of tungsten right there, and this blade spins and knocks up against that tungsten while you're pulling it in and gives a nice clacking sound. Again, 3/8 ounce, so it won't sink too fast. And that's nope, one more thing. And then we just have a black and blue shower 3/8 ounce swim jig. Good swim jig. Nice bait keeper on it so it won't slide down as much. Big hook on it and nice weed guard. Definitely my favorite swim jigs that I use. The head goes through through grass pretty well. Alright, next on to the Tackle Warehouse unboxing. Alright, let's get this box out of the way. The first thing in here is a Dean Rojas, or a Spro Dean Rojas Bronze-Eye Pop. And this is just a black, this is Rainforest Black. It's just a popping frog. Then the next thing is the KVD Perfect Plastics Caffeine Shad. It's a nice jerk bait. Or fluke. Then the next thing is the Zoom Mag 2 in Red Shad. And these are good on Lake Eufaula because they like red. So these should help out some. Then we got some Ultra Vibe Speed Worms by Zoom. One of my favorite worms to throw. Has a good action to it. And then my favorite creature bait to throw is the Baby Destroyer by Missile. Open this one up. This one's in green pumpkin. It's just got a lot of appendages on it that have a lot of action. I got this one in green pumpkin, and then this one in California Love, which is a black and green pumpkin and red pretty much. Alright, then got a pair of split ring pliers. These are Berkeley ones. I got these because they're a little bit smaller than my other ones. The tip is, so they can get into like change out 3XD hooks, which my other pair couldn't. Next, have a Cali clip, and this is just for hooking like a drop shot. I don't know if you can see the picture, but the drop shot weight just kind of slides through here. My other one I lost on Lay Lake at the tournament, and this just keeps your weight from flying around and damaging your line and wrapping around all your other rods. And then got a pack of 1/4 ounce drop shot weights. A pack of 3/0 EWG Trocar hooks. And size 1 drop shot hooks. And then just 2 packs of bobber stops. And that's it, I think, for this box. Yep. Now moving on to the Kistlers. Like I said in my other video, it's kind of hard to show these because of where I'm sitting, but I'll show part of it. And I'll leave a link in the description to these rods if anybody's interested in them. This is a Kistler Mag 2, and it is a, let's see, it's a heavy 7.3. And the good thing about these rods is they float, so if you were to knock one off the boat while getting into a rod locker or something, they will float. oversized cork at the end, or not cork, but foam at the end, which helps with hook sets because it kind of goes into your arm a little bit better than regular size. The handle is a wind grip, so it really grips your hand. And then my favorite part is these bait keepers, because they don't drop baits at all, like they lock in there. And I think this rod just really looks good because all the eyes have green wrapping on them. But yeah, this is a heavy action 7.3, so good for like a frog or flip in, jigs, anything like that. And then the next rod is Kistler's classic rod, but this one's based off their old-fashioned designs, but it's full cork handle all the way down. I think it's pretty much their only rod that does this. It's got a reddish blank to it, which looks pretty good. But this is the all-purpose special. It's a 7-foot medium heavy. So I mean, you could use this rod for pretty much anything. Spinner baits, chatterbaits, jigs, Texas rigs, Carolina rigs, anything like about anything you could think of throwing, you could almost throw it on this one. And this is their most affordable rod, so I'll leave it down in the description if you're looking to get new rods. They have a great warranty on them, great customer service. And my favorite rods I've pretty much ever thrown. But definitely check them out, and thanks for watching. I'll get a fishing video up pretty soon.